Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to the reading for the Sagittarius full moon. This is happening on May 29th. So I know that the energies are building for that. It seems like it has been for quite a while. So I hope that everyone is doing okay. And if you know, don't forget to check which house you have Sagittarius in, which is going to be where this full moon is hitting. Okay, so I'm still laying some cards out while people are hopping on. And happy Sunday, everybody. Hello, hello. And then when you hop on, drop down your sun, moon, and rising sign because I'm curious. I always love hearing who is hopping on. And then if you are, I'll try to put timestamps as soon as I can. They'll definitely be on YouTube as soon as I upload it, but Facebook might take a little bit more time. Hi, Linda. Hello, everybody hopping on. I'm just laying cards out. I know that people are still joining. Capricorn sun, Taurus moon, Virgo rising. Ooh, that's a lot of earth. Linda, you can look up your natal chart later if you're interested. I mean, I know you're a Scorpio sun, but I don't remember your moon and rising sign. Okay, almost done laying these out. I have an aunt who's a triple water sign. So she has Cancer rising, Scorpio moon, Pisces sun. And that, I do not envy her at all. But Earth seems to be a little bit more manageable, fortunately. But I don't know, you would know better than I would. Okay, Linda, I posted a link a while ago on Facebook. It's astro-charts.com. And then you put in your info. That's the website that I like to use if you're looking for your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, so I am getting started with Sagittarius because it is the Sagittarius moon. So let's see what's coming through first. We have the Fool, new beginnings. This is not surprising because it is the Sagittarius moon. So you have a completely blank slate. This is going to be a great time for you to focus on what you're purging. And as you really set your intention, I would say for Sagittarius, we'll see if it comes up for any other sign, but it doesn't have to be specific to the house that it's sitting in. I would say that it's just whatever you want to release. Just focus on that because it looks like you get some extra potency with the purge aspect. And then we have listen. Listen to what you want. Listen to what you need. Listen to the messages and downloads that you're getting throughout this, the next few days, especially like after the full moon. So after the 29th, pay attention to any intuitive hits, any senses of inspiration. Really, really get your pen and paper out for that because there is a lot that is going to be coming your way in terms of information. Okay, yes, do spring cleaning. Okay, and then we have Temperance. All right, this is your card. So this looks really, really good. I think that you already have a strong idea of what it is that you want and need. It looks like you already have an idea of what you want to let go of, what you need to release. And so as you do that, you are going to find balance within yourself for how you want to move forward. Okay. So this looks good. Try something. You're going to be doing things differently. That's the final message that I am getting. All right. Hey, Janet, I'm not sure who you're referring to. I'm not a Cancer rising. I don't have anything in Cancer at all. Just, I'm not sure who you're talking to, but no, I'm not a Cancer rising. Okay, Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising. This is 6 of spades, but 6 of swords. Okay, so moving on, moving forward. What are you heading towards and what are you leaving behind with this full moon? Okay, so that is ultimately what you want to focus on is the direction. Look forward, not behind. You're going to get sucked into shoulda, coulda, woulda if you're looking behind you. So make sure that you're orienting towards the things that you want and need, and that is what's going to come to fruition. All right, so don't hold on to the past too much. And then we have courage, the courage to move forward, the courage to carve a new path, the courage to pursue your goals, the courage to do what you want regardless of other people's thoughts and opinions on the matter. Okay, so ultimately it is focusing on, not just what you want, but what's going to help you sleep soundly at night. You're the one who has to go to bed knowing that your decisions are, yours and yours alone. So just pay attention to what feels most in alignment with you. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a little bit more unpredictable or hit or miss. It's like there's a lot of space for things to evolve and change and grow. And so for you, that can work to your advantage. It's just about allowing this space to be there. Again, you guys know that I say this all the time. Don't write the script ahead of time. Focus on what you want, but it's not going to serve you to look at all the things that could go wrong or all the things that might not work out. That's really not going to be supportive of you at this time. Okay. Aquarius. Okay. This is the 5 of Cups. So disappointment is coming up big time. And I think that this is really helping you to detach from certain expectations that you have in place or really wanting things to go your way. It's okay to take a step back from that and honor the fact that you may not be getting all of the things that you want. Please try to remember when things don't go your way, that is for your benefit. That means that things are happening for you. It's not, a plot against you or anything like that. It's not, yes, some people do try to inflict harm, but when things just don't work out perfectly or don't come to fruition, it means that something better is happening behind the scenes. So try to hold on to that as much as you can. Awareness. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled. Stay awake during this full moon. Really stay with your emotions, stay with your body, and allow yourself to just kind of process what's happening. You don't have to analyze everything. Not everything has to make sense. You don't have to have all of the answers. This is just for your peace of mind. Like just being aware and acknowledging the things that are happening within you, around you. It's, this is actually looking very Aquarian, which is about detachment. Aquarians are about not taking things personally. Okay, and then we have 7 of Pentacles. if you want something, try to scatter your energy a little bit. Or you can set your intention with whatever attachments you are releasing. You can then put all of that energy elsewhere into planting new seeds, making different things happen, going in a different direction, getting to know different people, looking for different jobs. That's really what you're going to realize is the best course of action for you. So don't forget that. Okay. Pisces. Hello to all of my Pisces friends. Okay. This is the Knight of Swords. So an independent thinking. It's what I'm getting from this is that there's a big surge in the way you think about things is getting a massive overhaul with the full moon. So a lot of the negative thought forms that you have are going to be released so that you can welcome more vibrant ones in. And then we also have trust, okay? Not the easiest. Like we all have baggage, we all have wounds, we all have stories. We all have those trauma pictures that come up from time to time, and we've all been hurt in one way or another, and that's okay. But we still have to trust again, even so, otherwise you're not going to grow. So it is a delicate balance between, you know, maybe proceeding with caution in a certain light, but also trusting that things are going to work out for you. And it's not freaking easy, but if you can get yourself there, that is really what's going to give you some edge during this full moon. And I think that things are going to feel a lot better. And it's also with this new way of thinking, these new ideas, that's also helping you to trust more, because it's a little bit about humility, not knowing what's on the horizon for sure. Just, you know, letting yourself sit in the unknown without putting too much, without getting too stressed out about it if you can. And then we have the Star. See, things are working out. You have to trust, and there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes. You can't see it right now. I don't think that this moon cycle is necessarily going to work out all of the things that you want it to. I think it's going to take a little bit longer, but it's because things are working for you. It's because things are being put in place. It's all about what's happening that you can't see, and that's really, good things are coming, so just, you know, let yourself feel into that as much as you can, and trust is going to help with that. Okay, Aries. Hello to all my Aries friends. Okay. 5 of Rods. So I really like this card. This is about growth and building. So I think that Aries, more so than other signs, are actually really good with conflict. Unless you have a lot of water in your chart, Aries have a really great knack for kind of not taking everything too personally when it comes to communicating their beliefs. I mean, of course it depends, but that's one aspect of Aries that I really do like, is that they can enter conflict in a way that is productive a lot of the time. So it really is something that you might need to flex if you feel like that aspect within yourself isn't strong. It's something that you have the capacity to do. It is within you. That is something that I like about Aries. So this is what is showing up. And if there's something that gets in the way of how you do conflict, because it is a skill, conflict is something you can get really good at, then it's it's just about exercising that muscle and trying to build it within yourself. Then we also have fear, right? So it might be, maybe that's what you're releasing during this moon. Fear of things not working out, fear of things, you know, crumbling right in front of you, fear of loss, fear of things slipping through your fingers. Okay, so the fear is something that is heavily based in perception, and you are releasing a large part of it. So try your best to feel into where this is coming from, where it's activated, and then release it. And then we have the Queen of Wands. This is you. Okay, definitely. Okay, yeah, fear of hurting others. That's true. Okay, but that's more about delivery. Oh, hi everyone who's saying hi to me. Hello, hello. Hello, Laura. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, this is you really feeling into yourself. I would say once you respect and kind of honor the fear that's coming up and the way that you approach conflict and what it is that you are looking to resolve within yourself, it's going to give you the confidence that you need to really feel aligned and empowered. Okay, so this is like the end game for you. This is what you can get out of the full moon. All right, Taurus. Hello, hello. Let's see what's going on. Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. What are you giving? Are you giving too much? Are you taking too much? Are you feeling stingy? Sometimes this can be a poverty card. And if you're feeling really scarce with money, or if you're feeling as though you're being like taken advantage of, I would say that's another symptom that can come up. Like, I'm not being appreciated for all that I'm doing. A lot of that, in all honesty, you do have control over if you set the appropriate boundaries with the appropriate people. So focus on equity first rather than just investing. Okay, so you're not going to win people over by over investing prematurely. It's a slow burn. It's something that you have to develop and you have to grow into. Okay, so just remember that. You can take your time with investment. And then we have rest, taking time for yourself. I'm getting, for you, Taurus, however you can pamper yourself, whatever that is to you, right? It's not always a pedicure. That's not everyone's form of pampering. It might be enjoying a nice meal. It might be going and doing an activity, maybe spending a little bit more money than you usually would on yourself, taking that risk, trusting that there's going to be a return on that investment in terms of your energy. So remember that money is energetic. I'm bringing up money because of this. So rest, pampering, self-care is valuable. Okay, and then we also have strength. Ooh, you got two cards. I didn't even see that. Okay, Knight of Cups and strength. So with the Knight of Cups, I would say that this is really about honoring your emotional process with all of this. And I'm getting that there's definitely like a picture of resentment that's coming up for Taurus, because Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you can be really, really nurturing and caring and, you know, kind of go to the ends of the earth for other people. But then there's also that fixed energy, which is like, why am I not getting this in return? And so the Knight of Cups is about kind of seeing that within yourself for the good and the bad. Because, you know, this isn't a sweet, gentle Knight of Cups. Like, this is an aggressive Knight of Cups. So that's more along the lines of kind of that resentment picture. And then strength is for you to persevere, you to kind of see through your own tendencies and just not being angry at yourself about it, but just acknowledging that, you know, you feel the way you feel, and that is totally okay. Hello to everybody who's hopping on. I am going to read Gemini now. Oh, happy birthday, Gemini. It is Gemini season, so if you have a birthday coming up, I wish you a very happy birthday. Okay, so let's see. Ace of Cups. All right, so this is overwhelming abundance of love and care and emotional support. It seems like you have this at your disposal. Not everyone says yes to this, but if you can, it is going to pay off immensely. And remember that a lot of this is also perception. It's about looking at what you do have, not what you don't have. The more you can focus on the people that do care about you, the people that do show up for you, it's going to give you a completely different perspective during this full moon cycle. And then we have the universe. What do you want? You know, what do you want to happen? There's infinite possibilities. People, you know, get kind of doubtful whenever I say that, but it's true. There's infinite solutions, there's infinite possibilities, there's infinite soulmates, infinite potential partners, infinite job opportunities. They're out there. So, I mean, if you feel like, no, I've been trying forever and ever, it's never going to happen. Okay, then it's written. That's what you believe. It will not change. So it's about really what you believe is possible. It's not about having a good day or a bad day. It's not about being in a good mood or bad mood. It's about just that sliver of possibility. If you can tap into that, then a lot of things can happen for you. Okay, Two of Swords, being blind. You don't know what lies ahead. You don't know for sure which direction things are going to go, and that's okay. But you also, like Pisces, have to trust, have to flex your trust muscle, if you will. So that's what the Two of Swords is kind of like, I don't know how this is going to pan out, but you move forward anyway. All right, Cancer. Hello, hello. All right. Let's see what's coming up for you. Four of Pentacles. You might be feeling a little bit more reserved. If you're feeling like this full moon is a little bit more taxing than usual, I wouldn't be surprised. This is you wanting to crawl back into your shell. So this is kind of to be expected. It's just if the energies are really intense for you right now, I think, because there's also a reference to hiding. Like, look at that little guy. He's peeking out, you know, really feeling withdrawn. Okay, let's see what else is coming up. Breathe. Okay, meditation practice is going to be good for you. If you're going to sit in solitude, that's okay. It's okay from time to time. We don't want it to be an excess, but from time to time, it is going to, you can allow that to work for you. And what I would say here is, remember that you can use that time to center yourself, to ground, to focus on what it is that you want, what you need, what you are desiring. You can use this time to just recalibrate yourself. Yep, as best as you can. Everyone's going to do that differently. But I would say something that would be calming is really beneficial for you. And then we also have the Hierophant. Boundaries coming up. Okay, so the Hierophant is really great at setting boundaries. The Hierophant has aligned yeses and nos. It is, you know, not really into the whole gray area making exceptions. And so Cancers, I have found, have a tendency to be really, really accommodating. And so this is about feeling, is it a yes or is it a no? And that is something that you might need to sit with in solitude a little bit more if you are feeling confused or kind of out of whack with all of that. Okay, Leo. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Ten of Swords. Ooh, that's a big release. That's a big, you know, this is also the card if you think about a rooster, like a wake-up call. Okay, something that is going on isn't working. It's just not panning out for you. So you have to drop something during this cycle, whether it be the way you think, a project that maybe you bit off more than you can chew, maybe you are overexerting yourself in some way, but one way or another, you're going to have to cut that out because it's not helping. This is also a big purge and release card. Okay, then we also have time. Okay, this then makes me ask, how are you managing your time? What's the issue with time? What is the benefit of time? How are you using your time? All of those things are kind of going to be up for evaluation during this cycle, and I think you're going to get a lot of information about how you personally use time to your advantage and how you can make necessary tweaks to it. Okay, and then Two of Pentacles. You're gonna, again, it's about decision. Whatever you're letting go of, this is, you know, you get to pick, you have to pick what's a priority for you, what is just too much going on too soon. And that's really this is really cut and dry for Leos, I think, is you're releasing something. You only have so much time. It's not that you can't do it all. It's that you can't do it all at the same time. So remember that. You have to prioritize and make sure that you're focusing on which opportunities may not be here forever, is where it might be a good idea to put more of your energy. Okay, so Virgo, I just spilled water on myself. Okay. Four of Cups. So some resistance to emotional offers, resistance to wanting to see, you know, what somebody else has to offer. And it might be that you can get some relief during this cycle, but there's some friction there. It's kind of like, yeah, you can get a lot out of this cycle, but it's about allowance. It's about permission. That's what you have to feel into in order for it to come back into your space. Yes, I know that I had a hiccup there for a moment, but I wasn't doing any reading during that time. So I think it should be back to normal now. Okay, I'm going to keep going because I know that Facebook is recording, so I'm just going to power through this because I know it'll still show up later. Okay, challenge. Challenge your beliefs, challenge the way you think about things, challenge that inner critic within yourself. Virgos are good at that. It is kind of the gift that Virgos bring, but in the same breath, it can be really, really difficult to manage. So make sure that you're kind of pushing the boundaries with that and you're challenging yourself so that you can get the most and release this. And then we also have Death. Change. Things are, I would say this is going to be a big rebirth for Virgo. So wherever this is happening in your chart, I don't know, whatever that is for you, but you have this tendency to maybe you're a pessimist, maybe, or a realist, right? Like what am I thinking of? Like, I plan for the worst, but expect the best. But planning for the worst can actually become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So make sure you're challenging that part of yourself that wants to do that. And I think this full moon is going to push you into doing things differently and thinking differently. In large part, this is going to be conceptual. It's going to be a cognitive shift. And so you can really use that to your advantage as well. Find your inner critic and give them the boot. Okay? And then we have Libra. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Hello to you. Okay. 8 of Cups. So this is also a change in perception. This is also the way that you think about things, the way you see things is shifting. So this is a nice card to see because it's showing that you are actually encountering things that are going to help you perception-wise. So you can trust that things are working in your favor there. And then we have self-care. Okay, are you neglecting yourself? Do you feel like you aren't able to get what you want? Or are you feeling fatigued? Are you feeling like things are just not going well? Or are you giving too much to others? This is the time to focus on taking care of yourself regardless. And then we also have Queen of Cups. Okay, expression is going to help you express your needs. Talk about what it is that you're feeling. Bring your feelings to the forefront, and whatever old perceptions you have about things, those are going to fall away. It seems like you're going through a big growth period as well, in the way that you take care of yourself through the way you see things and the way you see yourself, as well as expression. Okay, so the only way you can get clear answers, the only way that you can see things for what they really are, is if you communicate. Okay. And last but not least, we have Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Okay. King of Swords. All right, so for you, this is about really owning your thoughts, your beliefs, the things that you want to make happen, your ideas. All of that is really gaining, it looks like it is supportive for you during this cycle. Like you can trust yourself is what's coming up. Let me see what else. Focus. Yep. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you are thinking about and what you want to do moving forward. Okay, so the King of Swords, even with naysayers, even with people who are saying you can't do that, you shouldn't do it that way, it's still the King of Swords is going to do it anyway. Come hell or high water, it's like, okay, well, that's nice. Thank you for your opinion, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay? So we also have Justice. It looks like you have an evened outlook around this entire situation and what you want to do moving forward. So this looks good. It seems like you're reaching more alignment within yourself so that you're able to focus on the things that you want and need, move forward with those ideas. And it seems like you already understand the consequences, the conditions, all of the different pieces of information that are necessary for you to have. So I think you can trust yourself. You really, really can during this full moon. So whatever you feel like you need to release, let it go. Whatever you want to call in, call it in. It's really, I think this is going to be a good full moon for Scorpios. So just go with it, trust yourself, and focus on what you want. Okay, so that is all that I have for you today, everybody. Happy Sunday, happy full moon. I hope you guys have a nice rest of the weekend, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.